Hey people, Infantry 53, Angel Gates blue side. Some Orks. First up, Crysis is a Kommando Nob, infiltrating hero that shoots you, stabs you and blows you up. Orky style, begins range combat with a twin link shooter. Alongside, Kapral is a Warboss, a melee hero that can walk through objects, very good offense, disruption and support from the front lines. And rounding off this blue team, Viking is a Plague Champion. Starts off in ranged combat with the damage of a time bolter. Can get melee weapons, some decent utility and support. Can build turrets and repair, but is pretty slow up against KLoMein and an Apothecary. Support hero that fights in melee combat by default, begins with a heal and a passive health regeneration aura. Got the Black Templars elite scheme here. Couple of force commanders alongside. First up is Cursecrab. Not sure who these purple fellas are. And Bruce. Not to be confused with Bruce Campbell. I don't think these are the same player. Got some salamanders. These guys fight in melee combat with strong offense. Can also support with buffs and disrupt. Getting into some Orks there. Special attack on the Warboss. He's not really pleased about that. Apothecary runs away. You see the stink from the damage of a time bolter there. Tactical Marines though are still in it and are not in cover. Shooters back off. Heretics looking to get in on the Tactical Marines who do flee. Wonder if the Warboss can turn around and smack him and take a model here. Looks like he's very interested in smacking the Force Commander instead. Sluggers do get out of there. Heretics with their Doom Blaster suppress. Good special. Don't think they're going to take him down. Although, staying in there an awful long time. Got pretty low. There's some Nurgle worship. The bases are right here though, so could be back out pretty quick. Salamander scouts running away from the Kommando Nob melee. Just shoot them. Just shoot them. Stop and shoot them, and you'll do so much damage. He's very obsessed with melee, this guy, at the moment. Got one model. I think just stopping and shooting them would have got more. Now tying up these Tactical Marines. Shooter boys get that off the garrison. Maybe they're afraid these fellas will get flamers up. Or a flamer up. 2-to-1 cap here early on for the blue team. Space Marines often start quite slowly in team games, since they only have these scouts and the Marines up typically. We do have a sniper scout fella here though. Sluggers getting in on them. Shotguns and more shotguns on the way for Bruce. Sluggers in trouble now. Tactical Marines on retreat path and should be able to kill them, and they do. Heretics tried to save them, but couldn't quite manage it. These guys now have a flamer. 2v2 fights at the bottom, not something you often see early game here on this map. Heretics are being used quite aggressively by Viking, just running straight into melee and getting stuck in rather than sitting back and worshipping. Raptors up though for Viking now. Can jump in and suppress these guys. There we go. Maybe finish off that Force Commander. Force Commander didn't need finishing off. The shooters had it handled with their dagger. None of this power is capped, but it looks like blue team have brute forced it. Sneaky Sluggers, and the Commando got himself a knife, so now he can smack things for real. Boom. Gives him the assassinate and tripper shot. Two very good abilities. Assault Marines jumping in with that disruptive landing. Sluggers with their burners are forced to flee. Shooters weren't interested in Daka there, which was quite strange. Going for the garrison. And uh-oh, here comes a flamer. Not sure why they pushed forward and got into the garrison there. Just back away. This could be really bad for them, because the Assault Marines are going to be there obviously to smack them on retreat. Should be repositioning these Tactical Marines a bit, I think, to make sure you get some melee attacks on. And a grenade goes in. Looks like the flamer is not going to be used for anti-garrison in this instance. The shooter boys are able to get away. Scouts grabbing that contested wreck point. Here comes the Commando again. Got some XP. We're killing those scouts, I suppose. Heavy bolter turret is up from the Plague Champion. Can suppress targets, although it seems to take a while. There we go. Just doesn't seem as good as the Tech Marine turret, although I think it has a wider firing arc. Seems to suppress slower and do less damage, but I think it does the same damage. I think. The las cannon turret's awesome though. Warboss charging in with the angry bits. What are angry bits exactly? There's lots of bits on him, but are they making him angrier? He really doesn't like how he's being accessorized. Gets very upset. Devastators on the field now for KLoMein. We saw those Assault Marines. We've also got a Pain Boy for Cry. Kapral down to double shooters, but they are not quite fully upgraded, but just need big shooters on these fellas and they would be. Yeah, Tactical Marines can't stand against double Daka shooter boys without cover. There's that Pain Boy. Commando went down. Force Commando went down. Lots of fun at the top I missed. Meanwhile, Sluggers with their burners, well, that guy is, I'm not sure what this fella's up to, are trying to take out the generators here. They're going to do it. Take out a couple. There we go. Hold on, fellas. Even though that guy wasn't helping, Pain Boy gets his heal over time in, his git source. Commando's been revived, and here comes the Warboss. He's level 2. Charges into the Assault Marines, stopping their jump. That was nicely done. There we go, there's the jump. Going for the Sluggers. Pain Boy's there. Not sure what the cooldown on his git source is, but those Tactical Marines are in massive amounts of trouble. Gonna wipe here. And they do. And they had a Flamer. Bruce getting a bit sloppy there. Yes, it's 2 players, but you saw them all the way. Should not have moved your Tactical Marines that close to supported Sluggers. 459 to 364. Warboss will be okay, I think. So will those Sluggers. And more power bashing being done. Not sure where Cursecrab was during all of that. Were they fighting bots? It's all blue. I'm not sure. We have Aspiring Champion Heretics for Viking, and also Grenade Launcher Heretics. Eternal War for the CSM. Everyone's getting toys. But a bit of Plague Champion. Nope. Nothing for him. Any other war gear we can see? Nope. Kicking off though towards the centre. Apothecary getting stunned by a stun bomb, I imagine, and being forced off. No heals for you. Something in the garrison there. It was Tactical Marines. Decent jump. Stopping the Plague Champion and those Heretics, getting them off the field. Everything turns to shoot them though. A little bit disjointed here from the Marines. If they present a united front, they'll withstand these doubles and triples a lot better, obviously. And a little bit isolated here and there. Look at these Tactical Marines just out in the middle of nowhere, right next to a Pain Boy. Shooter boys behind them and in front of them. Trying to go for the garrison, I think. CSM were in there. Pain Boy now ties them up eventually. Heals himself. Now must run. Waiting for a special attack there, I think. Tactical Marines dropping models. Here comes a Warboss. That was very, very dicey to keep them out there that long. Could have been flanked for a good like 30 seconds there. They get away with 2 models. Quite lucky to do so. Warboss has had enough of these Marines. Gets the Power Claw. 95 heavy melee DPS. Second most powerful hero weapon in terms of raw DPS you can get. Got so annoyed he smacked the bunker there. Force Commander's back to his feet. No war gear. Almost level 2. Killed his fair share of Orks, I suppose, with his bolt pistol and chainsword. Commando is now fully kitted out with Mega Boom Kit. Makes all of his accessories better. Gives him more health and energy. And booby traps. 170 detonation damage. And up to huge amounts to nearby buildings. But this makes it what? Just as improves them. Probably more damage, I guess. Maybe more radius as well. Trying to retake the power at the bottom are the Marines with the Flamer. But they're all tier 2. They can start hitting back quite hard with a Dreadnought up from Cursecrab. Tier 3 for Kapral. Who needs tier 2 stuff? Good shotgun blast on the upgraded Sluggers. Nob Leader is a real danger but gets taken out. Really? You only get 10 red for a Slugger Nob? Seems quite low. 1-to-1 cap here. 459 to 277. Blue team trying to keep the pressure up, but as the game goes on, it gets harder and harder. Space Marines can become so powerful. There's a grenade. And another. And Assault Marines jumping in now. Those Sluggers could be in trouble. Getting the wrong side of the Marines here. shotgun scout should be closing the distance a bit to do more damage. Pain Boy gets the heal. And Assault Marines are dealt with. They do not drop a model though, do they? I don't think so. Force Commander level 2 now with Artificer Armor for Cursecrab. That green crap you see is the damage over time from the Pain Boy. Who has some weird orky poison on his weapon or something. Hey, a Dreadnought. Almost gets the Pain Boy there. Warboss level 3. Tries to fight it. It's not going to work out even with the Power Claw. That guy has melee resistance, a big old stun as you just saw, and huge amounts of damage. 100 heavy melee DPS with a splash takes down the Warboss easily. Swamp him on the sluggers. Commando needs to leave. Dreadnought having a big impact here. It's a relatively small map, so pretty good for walkers, I guess. And he's going to town. Got a third of a level already. We have Plasma Gun Tactical Marines. Maybe they are preparing for Nob squads. Or they just like shooting plasma guns. Who doesn't? Tank Busters in play now. Anti-vehicle unit, as you may expect. From all the rockets and stuff. Lots of Daka, grenade misses. And they defend one of the generators, I suppose. Meanwhile, southwest, blue team trying to take the generators back. And they have a Chaos Dreadnought down here, courtesy of Viking and Nob squad on the field for Kapral. The double Plasma Gun Tactical Marines will help DPS them down, but they still need some kind of control, I think. But hey, they have double Force Commanders, and one of them already has a Thunderhammer. Cursecrab trying to prepare for those Nobs. Also has the Dreadnought, of course. Nob squad get into these guys. We've got Stone Guard veterans for Bruce. Hailfire rounds loaded in. Another Space Marine Dreadnought. Could be very interesting. Can they just take out the Nobs with raw Dreadnought action? There's a Nob leader now. Tank Busters are helping. Dreadnought needs to be careful here. Needs to get moving. Needs to get moving. Tank Busters are painful, as you can see. Force Commander couldn't actually get into melee on the Nobs. And they are still chasing that Dreadnought. Special attacks don't help, since you're just going to miss them against a fleeing target. Here comes the other Dreadnought. Some scout support. They need to focus down the scouts here, these shooter boys. They're kind of wasting their DAC on a Dreadnought. I think it's going to be taken down. Tank Busters. Oh, they couldn't get the last shot in. Sluggers are chasing it now. Do they have enough? Can they brute force it? Maybe a power melee hit from the Slugger Nob. Nope, they're going to be taken down. The Dreadnought lives with 26 hit points. Not sure why the Tank Busters stopped shooting there. Maybe they thought it was done for already. Close escape from Bruce. Very close escape. Not sure what these Tank Busters are doing. Wrong side of the Assault Marines there, and they get taken out. Some sloppy play from the Orks. Were those, I think those were Kaprals? No, I think those were Cry's Tank Busters, I think. Pain Boy level 2. Needs to run away. And that's what Space Marines do. They absorb pressure, hit you back, and then start to dominate the game. We'll see if it happens here. Blue team's still very much in this. All tier 3 or going tier 3. KLo with a Predator tank on the way. They are bashing power again. Well done to Kapral. He still has some Tank Busters. Are they going to get a full bash here? There's a bunch of Marines now to shoot at them, and a teleporting Force Commander. Level 4. See those Hellfire rounds there doing damage over time. I think they're like acid or something. That's what they're meant to be. Warboss is pissed. Gets a stomp. He's got his heavy armor now. He's up to almost 2,000 hit points at only level 3. It's pretty nuts. Puts Ard Boys on himself, and this could be a bad fight for those Assault Marines. Looks like they have enough to deter the Warboss, but not before he takes down at least one Assault Marine model. And I think he's going to be okay. Oh, maybe not. Teleporting Force Commander might get one more hit. Doesn't quite have the speed, I don't think. Warboss does get away. That was really close, though. Here comes a Nob squad. Frenzy is up. Giving him 75% damage resist and suppression immunity. I don't think it boosts their damage these days. It used to. But it doesn't last long, as you can see. It's only 8 seconds or something like that. And it costs you 75 red to use it. Lots of viewers watching think that Nobs are insanely overpowered because they see them running over armies, but they are reasonably well balanced, I think, in a team game. They're very expensive. Frenzy takes 75 red. Very expensive to fully upgrade, I mean. Frenzy's not cheap. And you can control them. There's lots of disruption you can do in a team game. Of course, one has been suppressed. Gets that big old hammer shot in, though. These guys trying to force down the Pain Boy, and they're going to get him here, are they? Yes, they do. Pain Boy's down. Not sure if he did his surgery to the Nob Squad. Maybe. I wish there was some kind of indication about that. Not sure how they do it, though. 302 to 234 to 2-1 cap for the red team. More Nobs on the way this time from Cry. Meanwhile, southwest, what's going on? Raptors jumping in with melter guns. Turn around and shoot the tank, fellas. There we go. Melter bomb goes in. Oh, plasma cannon though gets a decent shot on 3 of the models. And the Apothecary stuns the other one. Are they going to get the tank? They do get the tank, and this guy needs to run. There we go. It's not a good map for tanks, I don't think. That guy gets taken out. Dreadnought here is nice and healthy. That one's getting repairs now. And what level are you? You're still level 1, eh? You're level 2. And the Dark Age of Technology is queued up. Gives plus 300 hit points to a Dreadnought. This is not bad at all. Still fighting over the southwest, eh? Ouch. Good plasma cannon shot. Typically the game transitions towards the late game as players start to think about victory points more. CSM level 3 getting outshot there by Tactical Marines with some help. 274 to 234. Pretty close on VPs, and this is a dicey situation for the Dreadnought. Use your choppers on a Nob squad who have their hammers. You see those momentum rings. More damage per ring. 8%. It's quite a lot. And down goes the Dreadnought. Down goes the Assault Marines as well. As a bad engagement for Bruce. Bad engagement. We've got some flash kits now with their blasters. AoE psychic PvP damage, which does a lot to heavy and super heavy armor. Are these some Terminators? Surely they are, from Bruce. Assault Terminators, I guess. Yep. And some more. Well, just when he needed some reinforcements, it's not bad. Couple of Terminator squads coming in. These flash kits will do some work. Are they going to get Lightning Claws, though? Looks like not at the moment. Lightning Claws would be incredibly effective against the Nob squad. Looks like Cry did not get Nobs out. Instead, they got flash kits. Tank Buster Barrage for some disruption. Doesn't hit the Dreadnought, though. These Terminators taking a lot of damage here. Heretics going after them, and we have Marco's Inc. CSM fully upgraded, doing a lot of damage to them. Didn't want to get close to a Dreadnought, though. The Kommando Nob has his own rocket launcher, and it's an amazing anti-vehicle weapon, especially on a relatively mobile and stealth hero. Gonna go down here, though, try to get the last shot, and it's another very close Dreadnought escape. Terminators teleport out before losing a model. Oh, Vikings had a really bad time. He's only got CSM. Was not paying attention to what was happening to his roster. Great unclean ones on the way. 253 to 234 is a almost level 3 Nob squad. And there wasn't any sign of the Lightning Claws, right? Nope. Lots of Daka, though. Level 3 flame attacks, taking out some shooter boys there. Where is the Dreadnought? Asks Cry. Wants to try and hunt it down with the sneaky commando, I suppose. VPs are very, very close. There's Ard Boys on the Nob squad. It's a global ability of the Warboss you may have seen earlier. 25% damage resist. Has those great tier 1 globals, the Warboss, quite cheap too. Big old stomp. Goes after these tactical marines and they're not going to last long. Oh, saved by a shotgun blast maybe. They're very determined to get these generators here. What are you doing, fellas? That's a Warboss. Smack. And down they go. It's not worth getting that generator, guys. Those scouts also got demolished. Bruce losing sight of his units here. Uh-oh. Nob squad on retreat path. I mean, they're not retreating. They are, well, an orderly retreat, let's say. Orderly teleporting away too. Didn't drop a model yet. Nob squad popping their frenzy. Stone Guard veterans with their Kraken rounds loaded in, which is what you want to use against heavy infantry. They do drop a model though. 21 red for a Stone Guard. It's a hell of a lot. Force Commander almost level 7. And handles them with that Thunderhammer there. Now teleports in. Big old disruptive hit. I think they nerfed the special attack in terms of damage, but you get it for the disruption. Or at least you're meant to. Another decent special. Tank Buster Barrage for the disruption. Oh, into a Imperial Abyss from Viking, and that was pretty damn effective. Holy crap. Did they plan that out? Or was it just sheer luck? I'm not sure if they're communicating and planned a barrage into an abyss, but that was amazing. That was some serious value from that nuke. Here's a great unclean one. Passively damages nearby enemies and has some cool abilities like that. The Cloud of Flies, knockback damage over time. Another tank for KLoMein. Shoots a Warboss in the back. Might live to regret that. Assault Terminators are now healed up and have their lightning claws, so they lose a lot of their anti-vehicle. They lose some health as well, but it become anti-infantry shredders. Just absolutely decimate pretty much any infantry you throw at them, including a Nob squad. There's some Nobly Vomit. A Predator tank up now for Bruce, going for a las cannon. Not sure what that's about. Maybe to shoot down the Great Unclean One. And they will do a lot of damage to a Great Unclean One, these guys. But that's all power melee. And this guy's super heavy infantry. Which is why these guys are using vengeance rounds. Keeping the pressure up though are the blue team, which allows them to cap that contested VP. Haven't seen a huge amount of action on the naturals, although I could have just missed it. I missed Viking losing his entire army, but has recovered super well here. Look at this. We got Great Unclean One, of course, and a Predator tank. A Chaos Predator tank, we should say. It's extra spiky. There's that 2-1. 183 to 198 is still very close. Need to get this rec point back, fellas. Keeping points is important, even late game. Level 7 Cursecrab, level 5 for Bruce, both rocking those Thunderhammers, of course. In fact, they have the same war gear. That Dreadnought is now level 3, almost 1800 hit points. Look at this though. Can they drop a nuke there or something? Oh, foul snare on a Force Commander who has to teleport out and flee. Barely survived. Holy crap. Warboss gets level 8. Almost 2200 hit points. Markers each for the Predator tank. Here comes the red team. Scouts get a grenade off, but do they survive? Looks like they do. Did the Commander use right in the crosshairs against a scout? I think they did. There's an orbital. It's a pretty good one. That's a pretty good one. A Rocks now to stop them capping. Bottom, says Cursecrab. 183 to 146. Terminator's going after the Great and Clean One, but a Nob squad is there to help. Dreadnought support now though. More stuff being called in. Tank goes down to a loyalist Predator tank. And it's more Terminators. They do have power fists, even though they're not melee Terminators per se. These guys now being chased off though. Need some disruption. There we go. Level 8 Force Commander might have saved the Terminators here. Yep, I think they have. 180 to 136. Red team sweeping through. Now getting close to the natural. And this Great and Clean One is still being chased. And they take down the big old Greater Demon of Nurgle. It's gonna wobble around a bit and explode and do huge amounts of damage to nearby enemies and heal nearby allies. Looks like nothing is really going to benefit though. Another nuke, another abyss, and another dead Marine squad. Stops the cap. Terminator's being dragged into it now. Pretty good against Terminators since it doesn't drag you in if you're retreating, but Terminators can't retreat, of course. But these guys are going to go down here. 25 hit points. They do go down. Didn't last long, those fellas. They got the Great and Clean One, I suppose. Here we have a Land Raider Redeemer for Cursecrab. Tactical Marines on the way. No scouts to repair it, although Bruce and KLoMein do have some. The Dreadnought went down along the way somewhere. Of course, I missed it. Level 4 CSM. Just pouring out insane amounts of damage here. Yeah, I think they want to focus this Force Commanders, right? Because they're the ones messing up the Nob squad. Without the Force Commanders, they have uninterrupted movement pretty much. Still have a lot of damage to contend with, of course. They get away here, and some Chaos Terminators join the fight. Oh, teleporting in. Using their power fists on the Land Raider. There we go. Trying to. Commandos being all sneaky like, but not really sneaky in the direction of the Land Raider. And wow, Chaos Terminator took huge amounts of damage there. 114 to 113 on the VPs. Plague Champion, what are you up to, buddy? Level 6, no war gear. No gifts from Nurgle. More flash kits now for Cry. Tons of red on the red team. They could drop some nukes here. And that might be telling. That might be telling. Still haven't grabbed this wreck point and it's annoying me. Commando's being all sneaky like, but he's running out of energy to be sneaky with. Level 5. Flash gets level 4 now. Surprised the Plague Champion hasn't got the fist or something. These guys trying to get a decap before they teleport away, I assume? Yeah. I like that they have to turn around and look at where they're going to teleport before they go. Force Commander continues to be a massive pain in the ass. Focus him down, guys. Look at him. Another orbital. Viking has spotted it, but can they dodge it? You can split those beams quite a lot, as you can see. And there's another one, I think. Yep, there it is. Looks like Viking avoided a lot of it, and the Orks kind of pushed forward to escape. Single cap for the red team, 99 to 85. Blue team have lost their natural VP. Nob squad are dealt with, but they take a hell of a lot. No Devastators. No Devastators up to suppress those guys. Yes, Frenzy does break suppression, but as I've said, doesn't last very long. You can get those Devastators, stick them into these garrisons here. Oh, Plague Champion's gone for his sword and then dies. 82 to 85, single cap for red team. Pretty damn close. Bloodletters on the way late game for Viking. Land Raider pushing forward a bit. Blue team did get the natural back, but Vanguard veterans are on them. Stun bomb and run. Yep. And here comes some weirdly coloured bloodletters. Messing up these tactical marines. They're level 4 though, are they? No, only level 1. These are relatively new tactical marines. 67, 85. There's the 2-to-1 cap. Bruce, you're up. I guess they were revived by Cursecrab. Level 10 Force Commander. Done a massive amount of work with those hammers. That's been the 2 failings of the teams, I think. No Devastators to help control the Nobs. But they haven't really needed it because the Force Commanders have done such a great job since Blue Team haven't really focused them down. Marines dying, or was that Scouts dying, I think. Blue Team going for Red Team's natural now. Steering clear of the Land Raider, I guess, is smart. Fight where the Land Raider is not. Submarines jumping in. Rather, Vanguard Veterans jumping in. They've gone for the power fist too. Gonna kill the Kommando Nob. Down he goes. Sluggers are there to counter-initiate. As is the Warboss. Gets his stomp. Can set up a kill. Not quite. They do get away with just the Sergeant. Teleporting Bloodletters. We have more Terminators, is it? Nope, it's a drop pod. Tactical Marines getting out. Frantic finish here. Blue Team can't quite cap it. Warboss is now smacking up Marines. And those guys didn't seem to last very long. Oh, they have capped it. It was the Marines trying to decap it there. Have some demoralizing. That's from the Chaos Terminators who have an autocannon. More flash kits for Cry, and why not? It's only been 1 Nob squad from each player, and they've supplemented that with flash kits. Warboss level 10, 23, 27 hit points. Commando flees. I have a rock, says Kapral. Cry also has it. That could be very telling, maybe to go after the Land Raider, which has pushed up and pushed down the map here. Level 8 Force Commander getting stuck into some Terminators of the Chaos variety. I can hear a Orks over there. Stopping the cap. 47, 48, pretty damn close. There's that frag assault. Vanguard Veterans being shot to pieces there. But they do get away. Look how far forward the Land Raider is. Haven't been able to capitalize on this. Well, maybe they can. There's a Orks. Took 1 big hit. Oh, a couple of big hits there. And a bunch of smaller ones. Autocannon will help, but I don't think... Well, I'm not sure if the Nobs are going to get there. They're trying. More Loyalist Terminators hitting the field here. There's the Frenzy. And they are going to finish off the Land Raider. It pushed up so far. 35 to 48 on the VPs. Blue Team are taking the contested. Are you guys going to decap? There we go. You're pretty low. Being shot up by plasma guns and stuff. And here comes some more Assault Terminators. Oh, the Nob squad's going to get away here. Level 3, doesn't want to lose them. Maybe. Looks like they are going to get away. In fact, they were infiltrated by Cry to help their escape. OMG. Someone's reviving in the northeast. It's the Plague Champion getting back up. And often you see the sword purchased so late game. Doesn't scale all that well because I don't think the damage changes as the Plague Champion levels up, since it's not regular melee damage from the sword. It's like special after melee damage so that it ignores melee resist. I guess that's reasonably well balanced, right? Doesn't get more powerful as you level, it does ignore melee resistance. 35 to 33. 2-to-1 cap here for the Blue Team. And I need to take a drink. There we go. I'm back in. CSM looking for things to shoot. Down goes the Force Commander. More pressure on the VP from Bloodletters. Couldn't quite get a decap though. 1-1. Red team are now getting a contested. It's a scout squad, is it? No, it's a blob cap. Holy crap. That was so satisfying. Can they kill him on retreat here? Maybe. Looks like they are split up and will get away with it. It's another Abyss. They've all been pretty good so far. Heal there from the Apothecary. There's Marco Zinch fellas pouring in that damage, and here comes a Warboss. He's pissed. Oh, messes up his charge right into the wall. Where's he going? Oh, he's backing away. 29-23. Blue team take the northeastern VP. Scouts are there, but they don't want to mess with that stuff. Wait for them to leave and get a decap maybe. Predator tank late game for Cursecrab. I'm not sure how all the assault terminators died again, but they sure did. Maybe they got nuked over there and I missed it. I don't see their bodies. I see a terminator there with a flamer. Boom, Warboss kills the Force Commander. That must have been pretty satisfying. 3 VPs remaining for the red team here. Brave Scouts trying to cap their VP. Nope. Too many scary orky things. More flash kits now for Cry. I'm sure they had 3 at some point. Maybe they lost them. Heavy Flamer Terminators. There's only 2 Terminator squads in the field right now. They must have lost like 3 or 4 of them along the way. There's been at least 2 Assault Terminator squads, I know that. Nob squad ripping through some Tactical Marines. Down they go. Still no Devastators or Whirlwind or anything to help control these guys. They've relied solely on the Force Commanders, and didn't work out too great in the end. I mean, the Force Commanders did a great job, but these level 4 Nobs and the other fellas also level 4 continued to be pretty scary. The Force Commanders were down or just not around. They had no real answer to them. Pretty damn close though. 29-0. Awesome and chaotic 3v3 at a level 9 Commander, level 10 Warboss, level 8 Plague Champion, level 10 Force Commander, level 10 Force Commander, and a level 6 Apothecary. There you have it, guys. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.